If you've ever been told that you are too all over the place, too inconsistent, or that you need to focus on one thing to be successful, this video is for you. I'm here to tell you that there is absolutely nothing wrong with being multi-passionate. And in fact, it is a gift. It is one of the biggest reasons I've built my business and life I have today. I remember years ago, I had a coach gift me the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller. And this is a book that tells you to niche down. Pick one thing and block out the rest. Right? And I barely made it through a few pages, not because it wasn't valuable, but because it just didn't resonate with me. I remember thinking, is there something wrong with me? Like, how can I not read this book? Like, I can't even focus. Like, I'm just so bored. Am I just not disciplined enough? Am I not just like focused enough? Like, what is wrong with me? And now, like 7 years later, looking back, I'm just not a one thing type of woman. I'm not just a one niche type of woman. And I've been so many different things. I've been a personal trainer, a brand designer, a mindset and business coach, a dating coach. I love talking about quantum physics, right? And I'm just listing out a few. There's so many other businesses that I've started and industries that I've worked in. And every version of me was real. Every version was true. And most importantly, every version helped shape the business that I have now, which actually encapsulates everything that I love, everything that I've just listed. And if you are like me, you are creative, you are intuitive, you are constantly evolving. You don't just want to talk about one topic or be in one niche for the next 10 years, 20, 30 years, for the rest of your life. You have range, you have depth. That does not make you scattered, right? It makes you whole, a full spectrum woman. And if you know Stephen Bartlett, the Diary of a CEO Man here on YouTube, right? He said the most successful people, the most successful entrepreneurs he's found, it's not about being the best in one thing. It's about bringing together your unique knowledge, your unique experiences and perspectives in other areas of your life and using that to build something that only you can create. And that is what multi-passionate women do so well. They turn their life into their brand, their message, their magic. I've had women buy my business course and my dating course. They buy one offer and then another because they're not just buying one transformation. They are buying me, right? And I am my own niche. And you are your own niche as well. Even if it feels messy in the beginning, even if people are like, what is she doing? Eventually, it clicks. You will attract people who love your energy, your story, your growth, not just one topic. And that is why I'm so good at cross-selling and upselling, because my clients see themselves in my multidimensionality, right? They don't want just one thing either. They want to feel rich, loved, confident, and empowered in every pocket of their life. Now, I have to say this. I genuinely believe that YouTube is the best platform for multi-passionate entrepreneurs. And I'm going to tell you why. The way YouTube is structured is much more supportive for someone like you and me, the multi-passionates. People who have range, who talk about different things, who show up in different energies. Your audience can scroll through your channel, see all your video titles, your thumbnails, all your topics in one glance. And they can pick and choose what feels most relevant to them. And it gives them a full spectrum view of who you are. They can binge watch 10 videos in a row, each one showing a different side of you, your knowledge, your personality, your transformation. And that kind of depth, context, connection, right? It's a lot harder to build out on short form platforms like Instagram or TikTok. Those platforms are amazing for visibility or quick hits of inspiration, but your content disappears after 24 hours or a few days or weeks at most. It is fast, it's fleeting, and doesn't hold longevity. Whereas YouTube, a video you made 6 months ago, 3 years, 5 years ago, can still bring in views, clients, and sales today. It is searchable, it is evergreen, It builds authority and trust on autopilot while you are asleep, right? That is why I teach and recommend all my clients to treat YouTube as their main platform and then use Instagram or TikTok as complementary spaces to repurpose their content and boost visibility. But the depth, the relationship building, the buying power, that happens here on YouTube. And that is how I made 4 figures within 60 days of starting my YouTube channel. Then 5 figures very soon after. And here's the thing. Being multi-passionate doesn't mean you just post whatever, whenever, and hope people just get you, right? Yes, celebrate your multi-dimensionality. Yes, express yourself in all the ways that feel authentic. But you also have to learn how to structure your content, storytell, and showcase the different layers of who you are in a way that builds real trust and connection with your audience. Because if you do not create adequate content across your different passions and identities, your audience won't fully understand the full picture of what you offer and who you are. And it becomes harder for them to trust you in each of those areas. Especially if you are a coach teaching on specific topics like business, dating, self-concept, feminine energy. People need to see you in those energies. They need to witness your voice, your embodiment, your lived experience. That is what creates credibility and magnetism. So the goal isn't to limit yourself. It is to strategically express all of you. And that is how you turn being multi-passionate into a superpower that sells. I'm going to give you an example of how I approach this strategically, especially when I'm launching a new offer that's either in a different niche or a sister topic to what I usually talk about. So let's say I'm about to launch a course on dating or feminine energy, but my audience mostly knows me for my business coaching. So I will actually start selling right away. I'll have the idea, the spark. I'll create a sales page, a checkout page. People can start paying me while simultaneously create content that builds context about it. I'll share things like why I created this offer and what sparked it, how this topic connects to my personal journey and identity, the role this area has played in my evolution as a woman and entrepreneur, how working on this aspect of my life has ripple effects on my business, my income, relationships, and self-worth, behind the scenes of my embodiment in this area. So I'm launching and I'm storytelling and giving value at the same time. And this way, people not only understand the offer, they feel why it matters. And they also see how it fits into the full picture of who I am. And that gives them deeper trust in me to lead them through the transformation. Then once I've completed that launch, if I pivot to a totally different offer, maybe something around money mindset or self-concept, I do the same thing. I sell the offer while building a new series of content that supports it. And that is how I bring structure to my multi-passionate personality and energy. It's not messy. It is layered, it is intentional, and it is deeply magnetic. And the power of YouTube is that you could be selling topic or niche 4 or 5, but you are still making passive sales in the background as thousands of people around the world are binging on your previous content, and depending on where they are in life, maybe your dating course is what they are after. Maybe it's their self-concept that they want to invest in. And maybe now they're wanting to start their online business and they know that you also offer a course on that. So do you see how your niche is actually women who not only relate to you in your different multi-passionate areas, but also in many different phases of their life? So maybe they start off with my dating course. Then they realize that 9 to 5 is exhausting them and that is stopping them from truly dropping into their feminine and feeling lit up in life. So they invest in my business course. And this creates a long customer journey train of always coming back to you for more and more. You will always be relevant because you're a full spectrum woman who is ever growing. And you are teaching on your experiences and mastery in different areas of your life. So can you see how all the puzzle pieces are starting to come together? You are not trying to fit into someone else's brand box. You are the niche. People don't just see you as someone who teaches one topic. They see you as a full spectrum whole woman. For example, in my world, people see me as a successful feminine entrepreneur. They know I speak on self-concept, money, business, quantum physics, manifestation, energetics. They also know I have deep experience with dating, receiving princess treatment, and calling in wealthy provider men. They know I love luxury, travel, health and fitness, fashion and beauty. I'm a huge foodie. They know I'm multi-dimensional, and that is exactly what magnetizes my aligned audience and clients to me, because they are the same. And again, this comes alive on YouTube because unlike short form content, people can binge your videos, scan your titles, feel into your personality, see your evolution, get the full picture of who you are and what you stand for. They can go deep with you through every season and every offer. And when you zoom out and you look at the entire year of launches, your content, your storytelling, it isn't random, it isn't chaotic, it was intentional. You are a full spectrum woman with full spectrum offers. And that is not only more fulfilling, it is more profitable. You will earn more because people trust you in different areas of their life. They will buy anything you release or drop. They relate to you more deeply. They stay in your world longer. They buy more offers and they refer other women like them. And yes, at the beginning, people who only know how to stick to one niche might look at you sideways. They might not get it, but that is because they haven't zoomed out. And when you do, you will realize that you are not all over the place. You are just fully expressed. And that is your superpower. That is how you cross-sell. That is how you upsell. That is how you build a brand so aligned and so multi-dimensional that people don't just buy one offer. They stay for the whole entire universe of you because it reflects something they've always wanted to see in themselves. If you are multi-passionate, I highly recommend working with a coach who gets it, not someone who will make you feel like you are too much or not focused enough. Not someone who will force you to pick one niche and mute the rest of who you are. Inside my Get Paid to Exist course, I teach you exactly how to structure your business, create magnetic content, and sell different offers around multiple passions all at once. You don't have to choose just one aspect of yourself. You get to be all of them. And if you followed me for a while, you know I have evolved many times. Every single offer I've ever created was born from a different version of me. And that is why I'm always excited. I'm always on fire. I'm always lit up because I don't force anything that doesn't feel aligned. And I'll teach you how to do the same. Because when your business is built from your full expression, that is when you become unstoppable. That is when you step into your greatest rich girl era. When you feel so passionate, so lit up about talking about all the micro topics and niches under your one umbrella, under the niche of you become a super attractor. Everyone wants a piece of you. Everyone wants to be around you. Everyone wants to watch you. Everyone wants to be your friend. Everyone wants to learn from you. And if this message spoke to you, here is a reminder. Early bird for Get Paid to Exist ends May the 26th. The price is going up after that. And pre-sale for Rich Girl closes May 19th. So that is tomorrow. And specifically inside Rich Girl, I will be breaking down everything I did to triple my sales from last month in the first week of May. I'll be touching on mindset, energy, identity, all of it. And if you are ready to step into your next level, surrounded by high caliber, ambitious women who just get you, my 2028 Millionaire Girls Retreat is currently at pre-sale. Spots are extremely limited for this luxurious in-person retreat, so I highly recommend securing yours early. This is a once-in-a-lifetime bougie experience where you'll not only upgrade your mindset, your energy, and your business, but you will also meet your future besties for life. If you're working towards 7 or 8 figures, you want to be in this room. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, I have different private coaching containers, and you can also check out my in-person and VIP days here in Brisbane or wherever you are in the world. I can fly out to you. All links are down below. And if you ever have any questions or need help with which container, which offer is best for you and your current goals, you can message my team at thisbrendalee@gmail.com and we will get back to you. I love you. I see you. You are not too much and you are not all over the place. You are multi-passionate, and this is your superpower. Have a gorgeous weekend, ladies, and I'll see you in the next one.